Okay, welcome to our third week Zoom call for games in in July. It is July the 21st, and we are all getting close to the end here. There's 8 more official days, and if you want to add a couple days to your day off, then you can do that. Anyway, so shall I mute? I'll mute you, and then you can unmute when you want to talk, okay? All right. Anyway, this is great. Nice to have everybody on board. And the fun news is that we have some September games coming. So did everybody find that out? Do you guys all know about that?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a place where you can sign up to get on already. And I think, if you sign up soon, then you have $5 off your enrollment.
Yeah, I just signed up and got my $5 off.
I know. It's kind of fun, $17.99. Then I used my winnings to pay for it, so that's kind of nice. So anyway, while they last, I don't know how it'll be, but it's supposed to have new content and all sorts of stuff. And how do you guys feel about 6 weeks instead of 4 weeks? Is that good or?
I like it. 4 weeks went by too fast.
It's true.
Yeah, sometimes by the time you start going, it was like, oh, well, you're halfway through already.
Yeah. You didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I think it'll be really, really good. So Rob, we're just talking about the new games for September. So it's going to be good. 6 weeks. How do you think about that? You think that's a good change from 4 weeks, Rob, or like 6 weeks?
Yeah, I think so.
I do too. Well, great. So
yeah, give a little bit more time to relax a little bit.
yeah, no kidding. So anybody have anything to report this week that you've learned that you haven't had, that came in clear on week 3 that you I don't know, got a clue on? It seems like I'm learning all the time. Amber, I know you're going to do it. Let's go around and somebody tell us some inspiration. It can be old news too. Just something that went well for you this week. How about that? And let's play popcorn. So who wants to be first?
I will.
Okay, Karen, take it away, and then you choose somebody.
I've learned, they have the same stuff quite often, but I've been off work this week, so I've been able to really get out and do a lot of yard work, and I just, that's very important to me, and I've never had the time. So instead of 10 minutes on there of whatever walking or gardening, I actually get in like a half hour before I have to go in the house. But yeah, I really like that part of it. Just get moving.
That's great. Anybody, you can pass the baton.
Let's go with Rob.
Rob, you're on.
Okay. This one's not necessarily a positive, but I learned this week it's very just how nice it is to have a routine after being on staycation with my family. I can understand a little bit more sometimes problems now.
Mom! He sees her. That's fun.
Yep.
So the routine is a good thing then.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll pass it back to Amber. The noisy one's with me. So.
All right, take it away, Amber.
What was the question again?
The question was, what went well for you this week? Is there some discovery you learned that is helping you? And
something that went well. I slept through the night once. That was well. My outlook is a lot better when I get my sleep, and I can stay on track easier. When my kids want to wake up late at night, I've learned that I get hungry, or I not necessarily get hungry, but I want to eat when I'm up late with them. Mm-hmm. And so I'm needing to find a a
Substitute.
solution to that. Yeah.
That's good. You know what? I'm glad you made that comment because, boy, from our page, we got some young mothers on there.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the subject of sleep comes up, they all comment and say, yeah. So, hey, well, maybe we can come up with some solutions for you.
Maybe have a bottle of water or something sitting there. Keep your hands busy.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that would be, or a book or a movie or something. I don't know. Are you nursing? Is that why you're up?
Well, they wake up. I am a little bit, but they wake up anyway, and so I'm just up with them anyway.
Oh, wow. So you're just up long enough to get them settled to go back to bed?
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, that is good. Good idea, though, the water. Anybody else have anything for Amber? Wow.
That's hard.
I say just keep going, girl. It gets better. I don't know when. It's when they turn 20. I'm not sure. How late? I don't know.
Debbie, next.
Okay. I have a lot of friends, well, a few friends that say that they exercise so that they can eat. And I think that's really, really true, that if you get to the point where you're in maintenance or you're trying to just hold steady, that you can't just eat whatever you want. You have to exercise and burn calories to make up for what you're eating. And this last weekend I was out of town. What?
Even when you're talking about eating healthy food.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Not like you're eating Twinkies. It's
right. But I was out of town this weekend with some family, and I've been moving a lot. I've been getting a lot of steps in, and it's helped me to kind of keep myself steady. And if I weren't moving and exercising, I'd be in trouble. But I'm good. So exercise so you can eat.
I like it.
And Peggy.
I think the things I've done this week is my daughter and I are actually starting to cook more in advance. So she works nights, so it's kind of hard sometimes while I'm staying with her. But we're actually cooking this week. And so instead of doing things on the fly.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's that planning and being prepared.
Yes.
Having the water there, Amber.
Yeah.
And Debbie, like you said last week, I thought was so good that, you have your exercise clothes out there first thing in the morning. You see them and oh yeah, that's what I do first. I like that. So that's great. And Rob is practicing right now for us. That's great. So yeah, I'm trying to think. So just the last couple of days, I've been doing an early morning walk. I had my son's dog here, and so I guess it's a she and I went walking. I think I'm going to have to do it tomorrow without her because she's gone home now. But it's very nice, those early morning walks. And I visited with my brother this weekend, and he was telling me, I said something about, I like to kind of do some reading, just some meditation type stuff right off. And he said, not me, and I like to go walking when it's cool, and then I'll come back and do that sort of thing. And I thought, maybe I'll try that. Anyway, it is nice, because something I've always thought about exercise is that the later in the day it gets, the less likely it is that it'll happen. So when you get up, Debbie, and I put my clothes out like you did. So thanks for the hints. I love this. I love that when we all get together, we can, share ideas. And I'm taking something from Joel, my brother, and something from Debbie, and, all you guys. So this is great. Anyway, so yeah. Karen, you feel like talking about our topic?
Sure. We kind of already hit on it. Amber, she was talking about her sleeping. So I just picked up a few things off of the challenge that we've had. You know, once in a while they'll talk about sleeping. So the question I put out to everybody, do you have a hard time sleeping? And I think we all do now and then. Nobody's perfect. You just don't fall asleep as soon as your head hits the pillow. But some people have even more trouble than that. So they have suggested like have a schedule, you know, go to bed the same time every night, even on weekends when you're not working. Like I go to bed at 8, which is kind of early, but I get up early. And everybody knows that nobody bugs me after 8 o'clock. And it also suggests that you give up the late TV shows. Like my husband, he'll walk into a room and it will be golfing. He loves golfing, and this is a channel that never shuts off. He finally has to shut off himself, you know, like, and golfing was on. I says, yeah, what's new? Okay, and it says, turn off the lights. You don't need a night light. You're mature. You need to turn off all the lights. All electronics, except, of course, your alarm clock. Keep that on. That's one power that you're going to need. And you can also prepare yourself. Like, say, if I go to bed at 8, like 7 o'clock, 7:30, I can start reading a book, and it just kind of helps yourself unwind and just don't think about any, you know, you can take a relaxing shower or a bath. And this surprised me when I read it, said, wear loose-fitting pajamas. So you're not tugging and twisting and on these really tight pajamas, like, say, a nightgown, you know, it just kind of flows around with you. I don't know if anybody sleeps in a nightgown, but, and let's see, and put your mind to rest. Like, put down a list of things that you're going to have to do the next day and prep for that. So when you get up in the morning, you can just start, pick up your list and go. I have found if you don't make the list, you're laying there, oh, I gotta do this. So you'll get up and go do it. And then you go back to bed. So you're just, you know, you're taken away from your precious sleep time. So that's about all I have. I really like the list thing and getting out your clothes the day before.
That's great.
So you know what you're doing.
That is good. It empties your mind. And I remember Debbie on a call or sometime talking about, she even keeps a piece of paper and a pencil there by the bed, even if she has to write it by the light of the alarm clock to try to just make a note so she can get it off. Right, Debbie? I'm saying all your stuff.
Yeah. No, it's great. That's exactly what I do.
Yeah. Welcome to the party, Larry. Glad you're here.
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, you're never too late. This is perfect. So we've been just talking about how to make sure you get your sleep. Do you have any words of wisdom on that one for us?
No words of wisdom. I've been struggling with that lately.
Have you? Yeah.
I wake up and then I'm not uncomfortable, but I can't go back to sleep and toss and turn, and I've been doing all the wrong things lately. Stay up too late. And last night I ate carbs just before bed.
Bad, isn't it?
Not a good idea.
Can't sleep very well. I know, I've done it.
Hey, Claudia.
Yeah?
I learned a little trick. It was an article that I read about a breathing exercise that helps your mind. Well, it slows your heart rate, and it actually helps you so you can go back to sleep. And
Sure.
Mark and I both use it, and it works. So what you do is you breathe in deeply for 4 seconds, and then you hold that for 7 to 8 seconds. Just hold your breath, and then you slowly let it out for 8 seconds. And you do that about 6 or 8 times, and it really slows your heart rate. It clears your mind. And, you know, sometimes I'll do that over, and within a couple of minutes, I've gone to sleep.
Wow.
So
four.
So in 4, hold your breath for 7 to 8, and then let it out slowly for about 8 seconds. And then just do it again. Breathe in deep, 4 seconds, and it only takes about 4 seconds to get a nice big deep breath. Hold it, let it out slowly, and just repeat that. I only have to do it about 4 or 5 times. Mark said he does it up to about 10 times, but then you can just relax. It lowers your heart rate. It kind of calms your mind, and it just helps you go to sleep. So I don't know, try it and see if it works.
Worth a try.
Right.
Yeah.
Come back and report.
Yeah, let me know.
Wow, that's great. So we mentioned at the beginning of this call that happily we have games for September. August, we're on our own. But you know, Larry, you made a comment in the group on the team page about maybe having, you know, a conflab of people to talk together, you know.
Did you say confab or conflab?
Flab. Flab. Anyway.
Is that a bunch of flabby people?
That's right. No. Let's see. Conflagration. I don't know. Anyway, do you think we could do that on the Beal Healthy Team page? Do you think that's a possibility? I'm going to start posting extra stuff on there every day, and you guys are welcome to post stuff too, just as support to each other, you know. And it would be nice if we kind of kept the habit of, you know, checking in with each other each day. I don't know. It's kind of a, you know, it's not, you don't get points for it. So don't quit.
Doesn't matter.
That's right.
If you lose weight, that's points enough.
That's right.
Maybe we could decide how many wanna. I don't know. Maybe this is not legal. We could put $1 in for every person that's joining, and the person who gets the most points for posting and whatever gets the pot at the end.
I like that. All right. For the month of August?
What?
For the month of August.
Yeah.
$1. If you want to be in, it's $1, and you don't even have to pay it yet. I mean, I don't even know how you do it, but I like that. I think that's kind of fun. And what do you have to do to get the $1?
Are we all local though?
No, Peggy's way down in Arizona.
Well, it wouldn't matter. Anybody can send anybody $1, you know.
Yeah.
The end of the games, they could send it all to Claudia, and she could send it, or we could.
Just give me your bank account number, and I'll get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'll withdraw the right amount. Yes.
There's only $1 in there, so go ahead.
I can have all of it.
I don't know. It just might make it fun, you know.
Yeah.
Sure. We used to do that at work when I worked at HP in the summer. Whoever wanted to would put in, we put in $5, and then whoever lost the most weight, percentage-wise, got the whole pot. So it's like a winner-take-all thing.
Wow. Whoa. Do we want weight loss, or do we want to come up with some points? I mean, I don't know.
Maybe one of each.
Well, if somebody's maintaining, that won't work.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I mean, why not?
It might just be a friendly competition. We could establish certain things, certain number of points for certain things.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to make it perhaps some special things that would take a little extra effort to make points for.
Yeah.
Just and then just have it, you know, yay, so-and-so won our August challenge. It doesn't have to be a dollar amount necessarily.
Yeah.
Just bragging rights.
That's bragging rights is good. I know. I was thinking of, you know, you could get a point for drinking your water, a point for following your plan, just like we do. Just stick with 1 point, and maybe there's, you know, see how many things we had in a day. making.
Well, and you could have to report every day,
Yeah.
just in one post what you did and how many points you got.
Yeah. Just keep track, and then people could make their own tracker or whatever, or we could maybe we could report our points once a week on Fridays. Who got the points for this week? Anyway, I don't know. It's kind of fun.
Depending on how many people join and are willing to participate, it might be worth having somebody volunteer to just check it every day, because every post is time stamped, date stamped.
Yeah.
So every time you have a post on the day, then you get your points.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody just keep track of that, so that it would have to be a daily thing.
Or maybe if we made a little paper, and just people printed it off and they kept track of their own points.
Sure.
So that at the end of the week, maybe Friday, okay, everybody, tell how many points you got sometime today. And then, just see who the weekly winner is. Hey, how many points did you get? And just keep it simple. I would say 1 point for everything, do you think? Is it all created equal? I'll work on it and send it to you guys, and you can accept it or reject it.
We've got a week or so to work out the details.
That sounds good. Okay. Anyway, that stuff's fun. Anybody have any worries, concerns? Are you feeling comfortable with what's happening in July? Are you feeling like you've got a handle on things? We got 8 more days. Who's going to make your goal?
It's still the up and down kind of thing. Some days are really good, and some days don't do so well. I'm hoping at some point to develop that discipline so that there aren't so many fluctuations, that I'm better more often.
Yeah, it's true, and that's the journey, isn't it?
I'm going to be traveling tomorrow, and then I'll be away from home for a couple of weeks until August 4th. So
oh wow,
I'm going to find out how tough it is to stick with the plan when you're not around family or normal circumstances.
Will you be like eating at restaurants and stuff like that?
Maybe a little bit. I'm going to be at my son's place in Dallas, the Dallas area.
So he can, you have a little bit more flexibility there, maybe.
Right. Yeah. And he and his wife are pretty good about eating
healthy, huh?
better and watching portions and all.
Great. That's good. Okay, so let's all share our goal for this next week. How about that? Let's go for it. Debbie, you start us.
My goal is to finish strong, not give up, and maybe my goal, because I'm already over my 1,000 points, so maybe my goal will be to see if I can get to, I don't know, 1,300. I don't know. See what I can do.
That's great. I like it. How about, who's next? Me? I'm going to stay to my plan. Okay, your turn.
Good girl.
My eating plan. Okay. Karen, take it away.
I'm going to lose 2 more pounds.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, Peggy, you're next on my thing.
I'm going to stick to my eating plan.
Every day.
Which is every day. And it's hard when you have young
kids.
Yeah, because my daughter her boyfriend has a 6 and a 7-year-old.
Wow.
So it's hard.
Okay, good.
When you're not used to worrying about them.
You're gonna do it. Rob, take it away. Oops, I'm gonna unmute you. Go.
Unmute. Okay. I just need to make sure I hit my weight, so I just got to lose another 2.2 pounds. So.
Awesome. That's great. Larry, you're gonna just what?
Well, I'm gonna try to. I really want to lose three more pounds, but it's possible. be down in Texas, and if I get active, if I get to moving down there, I can do it. So I guess that's the challenge, to see if I can.
You might have to do your walking early.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm right here and now, I want to commit. Not only do I want to follow my eating plan, but I want to do my walk every morning. Okay, you're hearing me.
Without your dog?
I know. I'm going to have to really, use my mind there.
You want to borrow my dog?
He lives too far away.
You can walk over here.
Okay.
Walk over and get him, yeah.
Amber, what are you going to do?
I'd say I got a 2-year-old. He acts really well like a dog too. I'm just saying. You can walk him just as well.
Borrow him any day.
Amber, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, good. What's your?
My plan or my goal is to stay on plan 100% this week, except for sleeping. I'll try to do that as much as control over that as I have.
Yeah. You know what? I often think on the 7 hours of sleep for a mom, that needs, for a mom with babies, that needs to be adjusted so you can get your points, because you guys are doing a far more heroic thing than us who get our 7 hours.
Well, and if you notice it, just this time it doesn't say 7 hours, it says healthy sleep.
Did it?
And so,
Amber,
yes.
Yeah,
on the wall. And so if you're getting in your sleep and then maybe get a nap in during the day or whatever so that you feel rested, I think that's healthy sleep.
Yeah, I do too. It's not by choice. So.
Right. So it's not hours, it's just healthy.
I'm glad you noticed that. Well, everybody, this has been a party. Sign up for the September games. Who would think we got them out already? So exciting. Get $5 off to sign up. I like that. Anyway, you guys are great. Thanks for being on. One more week to go.
Go team.
Okay, go mark your 25 points. All right. See you later, you guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Claudia.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.